This video is going to take you through how to use Google Forms to set tasks, collect marks and give feedback as described in the Highland Council CPD guide to that same name. First thing you need to do is open up a new Google Form. So be in a folder that you want the form to be based in, and then go through New, More and Google Forms in a blank form. So we're going to set this up as a quiz. So the first thing you need to do is to title it. So we'll call it Higher Particles and Waves. And if you click on Untitled Form at the top there, it will automatically name it for you. Next thing is to make it up as a quiz, click on that cog up there and click the Quizzes tab. Switch that across to make it a quiz and just leave all the rest as defaults. Next thing is you're going to want to add in some questions. So there's already a question set up there. There's various ways to do this. You can just type in questions, but if you're working from SQA past paper, what you can do is go to the text of the question, and if it's PDF, just Control-C to copy, or right-click and copy, and then go back to your quiz and paste that in. So Control-V, and then for the options that were given there, you go back to the PDF and highlight all the 5 options that are given. Again, Control-C to copy that, and then holding down on option 1 and just do Control-V or paste, and that will actually put all the options in together. And that's your first question set up. On to the next question. Here, one of the easiest ways to do this is just to put in a graphic here in place of actual words of the question. So if we click on that, and you can upload a picture from your computer, but often the easiest way is to save any clipped or snipped graphics in your Google Drive. And then if you search for under recent, then that's the one that I was after just there. So paste that in. That's got the question and the options all there as a graphic there. And all we need to put in underneath is to go A, B, C, and so forth all the way through that. So that's there. Lastly, what you can do is also put in a question where the question is the graphic. Say if there's a diagram or an image that would be difficult to do yourself, and insert that. And this time we're going to keep the options as being text from the past paper. So we can go back to that question and look at the various options that are given there. Copy those again and paste them in. So between those 3 different ways, there will be one of those which will suit best for the way that you want to make up your questions in your quiz. Next thing is to make this as an actual quiz question. We can put in the correct answer, which in this case is 30.8, and that gives the tick there. And you also want to allocate the number of points, usually 1 point for that question. You can also put in feedback for that answer. So just say for the incorrect answers, the path difference was 5 wavelengths. And so that you can put something similar in for correct answers or just well done. And save that. And then that's the feedback which will appear when the pupil looks back over that. So once you've done all that, the next thing to do is to issue that as a quiz. So if you go into your Google Classroom for the class that you want, and then you create an assignment, and it's dead easy because all you need to do is just say quiz to be completed by whenever, and go on your Google Drive, and your most recent document, assuming you've just been working on that, will be that Google Sheet there, that Google form. So click on that one, say add, assign, and then that will become the next thing for those. And you see this is saying grade importing. That means that it will bring in whatever the marks are that the pupils get in the quiz straight into Google Classroom, which I'll go on to just now. Just close that. And here's another one we did earlier. So when the class have done the quiz, this is the way that it will appear. Those who have done it and handed it in will appear up here. You can then say you want to import the grades, and that will then import the grades, the marks that they got, into a spreadsheet, which you can then download or view in a Google Sheet. So if we have a look at that in a Google Sheet, all the marks for that quiz that were done will appear in a Google Sheet once the screen stops going white, and it'll just be a new column. So that's all the, so there's the Doppler quiz just over there. So you'd see them all coming in a column like that. Okay, and the other thing you can do is, if we go to the actual quiz for that, and in the Google Forms, if we have a look under responses column there, then you can see how well pupils did per question, and even how well individuals did, and who got which questions right. So all that data is there for you to have a look at. The last thing you can do is save all that sort of data as a Google Sheet spreadsheet, and then it'll archive how well each of the candidates did in each of those. So just to finish off there, so now you can set tests and analyze the data using Google Forms.